Hello and welcome to a beautiful evening here in sunny Nova Scotia, and welcome to my channel, The Optimistic Gardener. My name's Steve Farley. So today I'm on location. So my friend of mine's got this lovely hydrangea bush and he said I could take some cuttings from it, because I do love the beautiful white blooms, in this case, of these hydrangeas, and I haven't got any in my garden, so what better way to populate the garden than hopefully with some free plants. I can give him a couple of the cuttings if they come through, and I've also said I'd give his band a bit of a plug. So any of you guys in Nova Scotia, if you've got any weddings coming up or any parties liking these up, his band. So the trouble being on location is there's always a bit of uncontrolled noise going around. So his band and another of my friends' band is called the Greenwich Connection. They played at my 50th birthday. What an absolutely cracking band. Anyway, that's the plug over. I can start ripping his bush to bits now, can't I? So, it's August. Want to take some cuttings. We're taking sort of semi-ripe cuttings here. But really it's just the same as sort of taking any sort of cuttings that you want to take. We're looking for a nice healthy branch, obviously. One without any blooms on it is another good one, or any buds that look like they're going to bloom. And what we're going to do is take a cut from just below a leaf, as you can see there, just taking the cut just below the leaf. And what I'm going to do is I'll just cut these bits off now, and then what we definitely want to do, if I can find it, is get it in a plastic bag as soon as possible. Because literally, as soon as you take this cutting, it's starting to die, isn't it? It's starting to lose moisture. So let's get it in there. Keep that plastic bag like that. So I'll take a few more and then we'll get back to Farley Towers and we can pot them up. So there again. So really I want it underneath that leaf node. And then what we'll do is we'll take this back and cut it back properly later. Again. So I'm going to seal this up now. Take a few more cuttings and we'll see how we do for the next phase back at my house. So I got back from my friend's house and I've got started taking these cuttings, and then I realised I was actually supposed to be filming this, but there you go. Memory must be going in my old age. So what I've done is I've got some gritty compost and I've started making these cuttings, and as you can see I'm putting them around the edges. So what I've actually done is taking these cuttings, I put them in water for about 5 minutes as well, just to give them a last bit of a soak. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these bottom leaves off. So remember we've cut it just below a leaf node. In fact, I'm going to take this even lower. I'm going to cut it a bit further up underneath a leaf node. Voila. And then I'm going to take the leaves off all the way up. In fact, I'm going to snip these and even snip one of these off. So literally I've got one leaf and a couple of little leaves here. I want to leave one on just to, you know, give it some way of getting some energy, but I don't want it leave many leaves on, because at this stage it's got no way really of getting water up other than, you know, there's no root system. So we want to get, I'm using a bit of hormone rooting compound. You don't have to use that. Dip it in there and then I'll just push it in around the edge. Let's try another one. So we've got this one. I've taken a bit of a big one, but I thought I'd give them a bit of a prune, the bush as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to take it from up here, just below the leaf mode, snip, and then take these leaves off all the way up to the top. Snip these off. In we go. And then push it in about halfway up, and I'll continue these on now till they get to the end. Right, there we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cuttings I've got there. What I'm going to do is give this a bit of a water, and then I'm going to see if I can find a plastic bag like I've done for this one here. This is not looking too good. My son is calling me to get into the swimming pool. So these are some fuchsias cuttings that I took earlier, and what I've done here is put a plastic bag over it just to keep the moisture in there. And I've got this in a shady place, and hopefully in a couple of weeks' time these will start rooting. I'll keep you up to date, and then hopefully, well, let's go for a 50%. I'll be happy with 50%. That's 4 plants then. 1 for my friend and 3 for me. Obviously I've done all the work. Job's a good one.